Alexandra Palace and the Telecom Tower now have something in common with the Milton Keynes shopping centre. They're all Grade 2 listed buildings. But the listing of the Buckinghamshire town's main mall is not to everyone's delight. Simon Newton reports.
In its day, it was the nation's biggest shopping complex, a retail cathedral of glass and steel. These days, Milton Keynes shopping centre, now called the Centre MK, is looking its age. The fact it's just been given Grade 2 listed status then is to some a little baffling.
It's not that old, is it? And I think really at the end of the day, there are other buildings that warrant Grade 2 listing.
It's a good shopping centre, but I wouldn't say it was deserving of listed status, no.
In terms of architecture, it's a group of boxes put together, really, isn't it?
The centre opened in 1979 and won several architectural awards. Half a mile long, it's used by 30 million people every year. In a letter to the owners, Heritage Minister John Penrose said it had stood the test of time. The MK building possesses high-quality finishes and materials throughout, which is unusual for this type of building, with a high quality of design and unusual rooftop service area access, which all contribute to the building's architectural interest. Grade 2 status means the centre's deemed a building of national importance and of special interest, up there with a few castles and stately homes, a reason you might think for the owners to celebrate. In fact, the owners of this shopping centre have spent the last decade fighting off listed status, worried it'll tie them up in planning red tape and strangle any future development of the site. And some architects think listing post-war buildings will hold back regeneration.
Listing it restricts you from being able to improve it in the future, and at a time where we need to be encouraging people to invest money to create new jobs, new opportunities and new space for small businesses, this is really going to put a stall on that.
The owners say they're digesting their new status. They can apply to be delisted, but for now Milton Keynes will just have to add an iconic building to its concrete cows and roundabouts. Simon Newton, Sky News, Milton Keynes.
Now, the most